Hello everyone and welcome back to 4KB Shorts Let's Play of Metro 2033. When we last left off, Khan and Artyom were going through the tunnels towards Curse Station. And now we have to deal with anomalies. I find that... I'm coming, Khan. I find that Russians a lot, I don't know why, but they believe in anomalies. Usually gravimetric or electric instabilities, atmospheric discharges, things like that caused by like massive nuclear war or nuclear discharges. And you can see that in this game as well as in Stalker. And it makes for a very interesting... He's talking about feeling the tunnel or hearing the tunnel. Something they talk about in the game where you can feel the essence of a tunnel and know that something bad is coming or if the tunnel is dangerous. It's only mentioned here this once, and that's it. I'm not sure if this anomaly is supposed to be the equivalent of, in the book there's a section where they're running from a dark presence that's chasing them, and a bunch of other travelers get killed by it. Yeah, so I think this may just have been added as new, because so far our team has not run into an anomaly. But yeah, the Russians seem to like the idea of anomalies. And you know what? Americans thought if they set off a nuclear bomb they were going to scorch the entirety of the planet, so it's not a weird thought, I think. Ah, he's teaching me to make a point. Not sure what's down there or why. Blocked probably for good reason. There's an arm. Where's the rest of the body? Here we go. Health kit I don't need. Mask I don't need. Ew. Once again, somebody lost a fight. Alright. For whatever reason it's not letting me raise my weapon, but I think this is all supposed to be cutscene at this point. Yeah, it looks like these guys were camping and lost their fight. Okay, I don't know why, but for whatever reason my gun's not working. Let's switch and see if that helps. Because I don't want to be sitting here while... There we go, okay, now I can shoot. I'll be your backup, Khan. You take them out, when you reload, I'll shoot. Sound like a plan? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Bring it, uglies! I think some may come from above, I don't know at this point. Am I good? Hey, 23 rounds! Ooh. I'll just let Khan use all his ammunition. Oh crap. Okay, I'll stay here. I guess it's attracted to movement or life or heat or something, but... Wow. A live demonstration. Is it time to go? Alright, Khan, lead the way. Yeah, this looks more like what you'd see for the train cars. Any usable scrap of metal just stripped completely off. Taken off somewhere. It probably wouldn't happen so much in the darker, farther tunnels, especially any tunnels that are considered cursed or evil, because people would be less likely to go there. But I think even in desperate times, someone would say, you know what, screw curses, I need a large chunk of metal and I know where there's a dead train car. Alright. I think there's some... Ah, yeah. Thank you, friend. My apologies that you did not survive. Well, yeah, it's a rail car, Khan. We'll always be safe. There's not many of these in the book either. I think Artyom's only actually ever ridden on one, and it's much farther along in the story than this. But from here, the book very much deviates from the game, which is fine. I mean,
Артём, у тебя благородная и важная миссия. Но думаешь ли ты, что люди Пулица смогут помочь тебе?
no, that's what I was told by Hunter. He said go to
Не
Pulis.
во что верить.
Are you calling Hunter a liar?
Нужно отвечать.
Okay. No need to waste a bullet.
Скоро мы прибудем на Тургеневскую, которую в народе называют проклятой. Она почти заброшена. Все, кто мог, бежали оттуда, спасаясь от безжалостных чудовищ.
Yeah, in this case, cursed is different from what it means in the book, but in this case, actually, it's kind of mixed, I think.
Хан привел меня на Тургеневскую, проклятую станцию. Ее жители были обречены, но боролись за выживание до последнего.
Turgenevskaya is cursed station. It's kind of mixed between two stations. There's actually a station later on that Artyom goes to where the doors to the surface are not locked, and these creatures from the surface attack at night. That's very similar to this, and then of course you have Curse Station in the game, or excuse me, Curse Station in the book, which is of course the station where nobody lives. So this is kind of a combination between the two. Big gun.
Как обычно, из левого туннеля и из перехода тоже.
Вы что, не взорвали тоннель, как я вам говорил?
Мы отправили туда группу саперов, но они не вернулись. И взрыва не было. А больше нам некого послать.
Ты хочешь изменить судьбу своей станции, да, Артём?
Yeah.
С этой станцией судьба еще более безжалостна. Мы должны помочь. Найди останки саперной группы.
I hate this part of the game. just to be fair to everybody, these attacks are very relentless.
Установи мину и беги назад. Что касается перехода, его уже пытались обрушить, но упыри, похоже, прорыли себе путь. Там где-то есть гермоворота. Постарайся закрыть их или взорвать.
Okay.
Я останусь с уцелевшими.
Of course you
Если тварей
will.
окажется слишком много, замани их на нашу позицию.
And I am going to take a shotgun with me. I think there's an attack right now. Because, yeah, here we go. It's very difficult to hit these guys with this gun. Which I guess is true, you know, is realistic, but at the same time. Yeah, take it. Luckily there's nobody out there that I have to worry about shooting. Yeah, I have to kind of stand here for a minute until the wave ends, and then I'll try to go forward. I gotta kind of go between waves or I can get really, really hammered. Colin, are you getting hit by something? Okay, that looks like it for now, so I'm gonna have to go fast. Oh crap. Go and leave me alone. That is not what I wanted. I'm in the wrong place. No, I need to go forward. Here it is, the staircase. That's what I needed. And I need this. Yeah, so the surface is kind of open here. I just gotta move. Ugh. Whoa! Ugly. That should have closed that door. Alright, good. So that's one down. But I'm not safe, unfortunately. Whoa, 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 what the hell? Okay. So it looks like they have now decided to attack me. And there's shadows standing there, mostly to keep you from moving forward. Not really part of the story, they're just there for fun. Or for, as I said, for the purpose of keeping you from moving forward, and that's really about it. Alright, that Nos got, oh! Yeah, I was not messing with you when I shot at you the first time. Alright, so can't touch them, but I gotta go through here, so I'll do that. Oh, whoa, whoa, big uglies. Thank God for a shotgun. Okay, gotta be careful through here. I think there might be a Nos hanging out. There he is. Okay, now I gotta be really careful here because of that. Crap. I actually don't need my mask on right now. Let's go ahead and take that off, and then I need to put the bomb right here, and now I need to haul ass. Because that is not a teeny tiny bomb. I don't know if you saw it, I picked it up rather quickly, but it is about the size of a briefcase. And it is full of high explosives. And this should be far enough? Question mark. Oh, whoa. Ah, my ears. Oh. Okay. So it looked like we got the Nos okay. And here comes Khan. So yeah, we're okay. And there should have been some more ammo lying around here.
Дальше я не пойду. Я нужен здесь. Тоннели обрушились. Если ты все еще собираешься в полис, тебе придется идти в обход. Отсюда тебе дорога прямо до Кузнецкого моста. А потом придется идти через станции, принадлежащие или красным, или фашистам. Пойдем.
Yeah, Khan and Artyom separate during a gunfight near Red Station.
Строят прекрасный новый мир, но старый не все прелести государства строгого режима налицо. На Кузнецком мосту разыщи моего знакомого, Андрея, мастера. Скажи, что от меня. Он тебе поможет.
So we have ourselves a shrine.
Даже в нынешние времена мы не можем избавиться от вещей, которые делают нас людьми.
This right here is actually very sweet of Khan. I don't know why, but watching him move the candles very delicately to the next plate, you know, so, you know, they don't get knocked over or thrown out, is actually really nice for some reason. It shows that even though he stopped believing in his reincarnation theory, he still cares, I guess, and the idea that people still hold on to hope and memories and whatnot.
Вот и все. Забирайся. Помни, все зависит от тебя и только от тебя. До встречи, Артем. И удачи тебе.
Goodbye, Khan, for now.
Кузнецкий мост был необычной станцией. Он весь состоял из мастерских. Тут собирали большую часть оружия, обращавшегося в метро. Я искал Андрея, мастера, но он нашел меня первым.
Alright, everybody. Next we will be going to the armory, which I believe is pronounced Kuznecki Most. Probably a lousy pronunciation, but anyway, so once again, I would like to thank you all for joining me, 4KB Short, and Artyom on our trip through Metro 2033. And I will see you next video.